Okay, well, awkwardly, we don't have a basic swamp to fetch with this Rampant Growth, but, on the other hand, it'll be fine. We have so much mana fixing. We have a reasonable amount of mana fixing. That is an 8-drop, though. That is not mana fixing. I think since we drew the forest, we want to get an island. There we go. Mana fixing. Had it the entire time. My opponent is stuck on 2. I think I just want to cast Gilded Lotus. It's not mana efficient as we can't cast Tasigur off of it, but we can Gen Wave for 5 right now. Not that there would be much of a point. Our opponent playing around Stifle like a true professional. Yeah, we'll play Tasigur here. Get rid of this Rampant Growth and tap these 2 lands. And we have Condescend to kind of throw our opponent off. Sword Splashers. Yeah, no thanks. And Sphere of the Sun's a little awkward because we've used it twice already. And so now it's not great ramp, but I think I put the forest on the bottom and the treachery on the bottom as well. We don't really need it right now. Vendillion Shackles. Yeah, that's getting pulsed. So I think I actually do want to... Yeah, so we'll pulse the shackles. We didn't have to do that because our creatures are going to be huge from this point forward, but, you know, worthwhile. And I will attack you for 8 to the face. Wrath. Okay, that was a little awkward. Thran Dynamo. I will play it. Yeah, I think next turn I just cast Genesis Wave. Assuming my opponent taps out? Yeah. And Gen Wave for 7. Alright, we got a click and some lands. Let's go. Worth it. No. We didn't get any lands that produce green, though. We'll put Scry on the bottom and click... Yeah, we'll click our opponent. I think I take the Condemn, because right now the goal is to just cast Craterhoof Behemoth next turn. That can go on the bottom. And if they play Chandra, they would have to draw a land to play Chandra. They can Time Warp, or they can cast Gideon. That works too. So I think what we do is we cast Craterhoof Behemoth. And then we cast... We have to attack Gideon here. And then we play Llanowar. And then we'll return Craterhoof to its owner's hand. I think that gives us the best chance of not losing to just like Time Warp Supreme Verdict. Yep. So my opponent has multiple Wraths. Oh, my opponent verdicted and then ulted a Johnny. Womp womp. I don't like how this looks like it's flying, but it's not. We'll suspend that, I suppose. Upheavel would be a great draw here. Specifically because my opponent has Karn mana. Yeah, Upheavel's probably our only out now. Yep, you got a Craterhoof. I'll block. Alright, Ponder. We have 14 cards in our library. We're gonna shuffle this bad boy away. Yes. Yeah, we're gonna concede that one. Alright. I think we run it back. And I will definitely keep this. Mana's a little awkward. Yeah, I wanted to draw that. Hopefully having Ponder helps. I think I just cracked the Misty right away. And Ponder. Yeah. Is this terrible? Good question. I don't think it is, though. Like, that's the thing. Yeah, I think I can commit to 2 turns of drawing lands. Or, yeah, 2 more turns of drawing lands. Alright. And then I'm going to play the Thran Dynamo by tapping a Forest and a Basalt Monolith. And then if my opponent plays something worth Into the Roiling, then I will Into the Roil it. If not, I will untap the Basalt Monolith. Oh. Cancel. 3, Thran Dynamo. Because having the colored mana is more important than having an untapped Basalt Monolith. Alright, well, I'm good and done with these lands now. Although, my opponent does not have that many islands for the Vendillion Shackles. I think I want to cycle Into the Roil. Do I? Yeah, I think I do. I think we just cast it with the kicker, targeting Gideon. And see what we draw. Click. Cool. So we'll put a stop on our opponent's draw step. And click them. We could have also conceivably cast this end step. Yeah, that's kind of awkward if my opponent has, like, another island. Yup, they do. Guess we take Gideon though. They have a dig and a rev. So I think we have to kill the shackles now. Oh, did I tap that wrong? Yeah, I tapped it wrong. They can rev now or dig. But I think I'm okay with that. Yeah, you've got a wrath. Come on, Upheavel. Okay, keeping this forest in hand because we don't want to just get our Craterhoof eaten by Karn. Yeah, sure. Like, also I could have just tapped the Basalt Monolith in response. Yeah, didn't see that one coming. Yeah, I wasn't gonna draw anything else. That's stupid. We're back. Hopefully we won't punt our last game. This is a mulligan if I've ever seen one. Ah, perfect. Sweet. We play Temple of Melody and Scry, which is like we got to Scry for the mulligan roll. Yeah, I think Duplicant is good. If our opponent is playing creatures of any variety, then it's going to be good. I think I Rampant Growth here. Yeah, forced, yeah. Alright, Sphere of the Sun's a little awkward. We don't have a land drop, but at least we're hitting our land-ish. And in 3 more turns we have to draw some cards. Let's... Let's cast... Yeah, let's cast Gilded Lotus. That's a little bit... It's got a little bit more longevity than Wolfir Silverheart. We'll play this guy. And then threaten to fetch our Dryad Arbor that we don't have. Our opponent is still not playing creatures. Which is, you know, fine. There's really no reason not to fetch there. Hopefully they play something big now. Bone Shredder. That's not what I meant. Yay, we get to draw cards. Target myself. So I guess we play Rofellos. And an island and pass the turn. Setting up for a nice Upheavel turn. Alright, well that's kind of awkward because we don't actually get to use the mana from Rofellos, but... So we have 5, we're gonna Upheaval. And then we're going to play land, play a Gilded Lotus, and play Sphere of the Suns. We don't really have anything going on, but I mean, this is a pretty good way to reset the game here and get some, we'll bin some lands. Works. Yeah, I'll just play a Temple of Malady here. Don't need that. Sure. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna play Duplicant yet. We can just play Watery Grave tapped. For Exian Arena. Sure. Oh, Rampaging Baloths. Sweet. That was a good draw. Yes. So, if all goes well, we just kill our opponent next turn. No blocks. Sure. Yeah. I'm gonna sacrifice the beast token. I think what I want to do is just play land, trigger. Yes. Play Duplicant. Exile Shieldred. Yes. And attack for 6. Ha! So usually Diabolic Servitude, when it leaves, exile it and return. When it dies, exile it and return Diabolic Servitude to its owner's hand. But that's not how that worked this time, because Shieldred got duplicanted. I have a Slaughter Pact in case my opponent plays something really scary for 5 mana. They might, I don't know, play Mountain. Yeah, sure. Inquisition can't take Craterhoof or lands. Fun fact. Sure. So let's Craterhoof. My opponent doesn't have a counterspell. They might have a removal spell, but they still won't be able to, like, get rid of my board, which is the important part. So, like, if I had another mana, I would definitely click. But, yeah, anyway. So that worked well. That's how our deck is supposed to work. And, now we're gonna try again. Wow, this hand is terrible. Alright, much better. We've got, what? We've got a turn 1 Fyndhorn Elves? That is something. Don't kill it. Please don't kill it. Pretty please don't kill it. No! Not that it really matters all that much. I wasn't doing anything this game anyway. I mean, I'm playing lands. Playing lands to cast spells eventually. Alright, my opponent missed a land drop. And we have Gilded Lotus to cast Tasigur next turn. Sick. Buried alive. Well, that's what Duplicant's for. Kokosho, Gristlebrand, and Shieldred. I think I just play this guy then. Yes. Of course I want to use Rampaging Baloths ability. Big Daddy Shreds. Okay, you got it. I'm going to attack. And I'll exile Fyndhorn Elves. Pay 2 mana. Kind of awkward, but I'd like to keep Rampaging Baloths in there for Tasigur activation to retrieve. Probably didn't have to play the land. Yeah, Duplicant is a good card to have in hand when my opponent has Kokosho, Gristlebrand, and Shieldred in the bin. Okay, we faded the Living Death. Oh, Ancestral Vision is fine too. Gross. Well. Alright, well, that was yucky. Not great for me, but I still have, like, my opponent can't Living Death, I'm pretty sure. Well, I mean, they could, but... Diabolic Servitude, sure. Getting Grizzlebrand. Yep, you got it. No! I mean, I still have Maelstrom Pulse or Duplicant, one of the two. I can either Maelstrom Pulse Diabolic Servitude or Duplicant. Just taking Duplicant leaves me without a 7/7. Oh, he's healed. How long is this gonna be there? Alright. Well, let's pulse this. Well, let's Rainforest. Oh, there's my Watery Grave. Alright, well. Awkward. Costs me 5. Should have cost me 4, but whatever. stop on my opponent's draw step. Click you. My opponent has 8 cards in hand. Yuck. So, if I take Recurring Nightmare, my opponent will just reanimate Shieldred regardless. If I take... Yeah, we're gonna take the Recurring Nightmare though. They have plenty of lands, but at least this is kind of slower. It lets me stall a little bit. My opponent also has to cast Reanimate, which will cost them, 7 life. Yeah. I'll sacrifice a creature. Ponder. Upheaval. Yeah, we're just gonna shuffle this. Don't really want to cast Rofellos. Actually, no, he can chump block. So, we're gonna cast him. We don't have any swamps. Thanks, Watery Grave. So my out right now, Kokosho, okay, is definitely Upheaval. Would you agree? I think we'd agree that. Treachery would also be nice. But, like, Upheaval for sure. Hey, Treachery. Sweet. Kind of sucks that Shieldred is tapped, but let's see. Okay. I don't know though. We got a lot of random stuff. Dark Petition. Sure. My opponent does get to Dark Ritual. So they have to be able to kill the Shieldred though, or else whatever they cast, if it's a creature, or if they get back a creature, sneak attack. Alright, well then I'm just dead. Right, let's see if they attack with both. Yeah. I still want these. I will be on the play, in fact. We'll mulligan this. This hand is keepable. Put that on top. Although, it's going to enter the battlefield tapped. Is my opponent just moving to discard? Oh, that's not good news for me. I mean, it's just a Kokosho. So, like, I can take some beatings and then bounce it. And if that was like my opponent's whole plan, then I think we're fine. They do get the Genesis Wave though. which kind of sucks. I will attack you with my Rofellos on turn 4. I mean, my opponent is at 10 life right now. And just cast a Phyrexian right now. Okay. We're playing the Watery Grave so that we can, you know, play forest or whatever. Do stuff. Sneak attack. Gross. Gross, gross, gross. That kind of sucks for us. Well, this is what I have to do, not necessarily what I want to do. But that definitely keeps us from dying to Kokosho. Yeah, I'll put that on top. Let's see. Okay, go for the throat, yeah, par for the course. Alright, Treachery is a good one. No. I can Treachery into Wolfir Silverheart, that's pretty sweet. Yeah, I'll discard that. Although my opponent is not going to play sneak attack. I can't really do anything about sneak attack. Yeah, you got it. I think no, I don't Treachery the Rotting Rats. It's stupid. I'll just play a Wolfir Silverheart. And hopefully not die to this. Whatever it is. Okay, Ulamog I can beat. Sacrificing 4 permanents. Oh yeah, that's... I forgot about that. Yeah, we'll sacrifice those 4. I have a land. I have a Fyndhorn Elves. It should be fine. Yes. Yep. So I think we just attack with the Wolfir Silverheart, because it's less of a blowout if my opponent has the Bogarden Hellkite, which they didn't. Sweet! GG's. Oh my goodness, what a game. Alright, so that was fun. It's always fun. But that was definitely a thing. And we're back! We are about to go into round 3 for all the marbles to see if we can, you know, get the equity to run it back. Yeah, I'll keep this. This is a pretty solid, like, ramp-heavy hand. Turn 3, Wolfir Silverheart attack seems really good. So we'll play Fyndhorn Elves. Hope that they don't have the bolt. . Alright, so we're playing red-blue. I think we do attack here. Yeah, that was a free attack. My opponent probably wasn't going to block there. So I think the plan right now is to play Wolfir Silverheart. Opponent's on the 4-color special right now. 5-color? Alright, so yeah. And we'll put that right here. And attack. Redemptor. It's a solid Latin name. I like it. I'm a fan. Alright, our opponent discarded 1 Power Stone. And is now playing Polukranos. So, let's see. I have the potential for 3, 6, 7, 8 mana. I could Gen Wave. I don't think I want to Gen Wave. I think what I do is I just Treachery the Polukranos. And then we're going to use the untapped lands to activate it and kill the bird and the looter. Oh, we could kill the elves and the looter, I think. My opponent has plenty of mana. Yeah. And we run it back. This hand is a mulligan. This hand is definitely a keep. We're gonna keep this. I think suspending Ancestral Vision is more important than casting Rofellos. And I'm not really guaranteed to cast it next turn anyway. So, yeah, we'll just suspend the vision. Always yield. I'll play land. Coalition Relic. I'm jealous. That card's real good. Alright, well, I guess I'll play that. Now I think I draw step click my opponent. That was bad. Okay, well, my opponent only has a Worn Power Stone, so that's good, at least. Hey! There's our land. Did my opponent scry to the top or bottom? Bottom, okay. Well, in that case, I think I just want to play Rofellos. No! Don't kill it. Fine. Trying a land would be great. Then we can, like, end of turn click. Yeah. Play Gilded Lotus and then end of turn click. Oh hey, I get to draw cards too. Target me. Alright, well, we drew some lands, that's for sure. Jesus. Don't counter it. mean, not that it really matters what my opponent countered. Yeah, maybe casting Rofellos was not the best idea I've ever had. Yeah, okay. So the reason I'm not casting the Clique quite yet is because I want a way to attack my opponent's stuff. And if I cast it now, I won't have a way to do that. Oh no, I have to cut a Clique. Yeah, that was actually really bad. Oh well. Yeah, we'll just concede here. We are not beating those. We will run it back though. And we will be on the play. Yeah, we'll keep this. Yeah, that click through my opponent's main phase just crushed us. Merfolk looter, sure. Do I ponder here? Let's see, I can play the Basalt Monolith. And then next turn I tap that, this, and this. I don't think I can tap Sphere of the Suns yet. So my opponent is clearly representing Mana Leak. Didn't have it. Knew it. Yes. Do I want these? Yeah, I think I want them in that order. No. Yeah, I want the Condescend for sure. Is it Charm? Sure. I know, however, that my opponent is not going to combo off on me using Deceiver, Exarch, and Splinter Twin. So, that's good. Old Man of the Sea. Yeah, not quite as useful here. Bird, sure. Tanglewire. Sure. So I'm going to tap my Beast, my Sphere, and 2 islands. Oh yeah, we knew it was coming. I wonder if my opponent stacks correctly. Yup, they do. So this is an interesting game, right? Right? Okay. Well, I mean, bright side, Tanguire makes it way easier to condescend whatever they're playing. But at least we can untap Basalt Monolith if they don't cast anything that we can condescend. So, yeah, I think that actually would be better. So, gives us another attacker too. Yeah, sure, that's fine. You can mana leak my click. I don't think they have anything for 3 that they can really do that is useful. So, I mean, at least casting click kept them from doing, you know, whatever they wanted. I had been tapping my beast because my opponent can just chump block it, but at this point I don't think not chump blocking it would help, so... And we do have Condescend. We do have Condescend, should my opponent try to stop themselves from dying. Nope. Bottom. Top. Yay, got there! We won! Alright, cool. So, broke even. Admittedly, our performance in round 1 probably wasn't the best, but that's how it goes sometimes. I will see you next week when I probably will be doing Battle for Zendikar, just so you guys don't get bored. But yeah, I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch and Twitter and on my personal YouTube channel, and come back next time for another awesome Drafting with Morgan video on GatheringMagic.com.